October is finally here, and that means it's spooky season. Halloween is probably one of my favorite holidays, and when I first started this channel, I knew I wanted to do a month of prompts for October. So let's get into day one of Bootober. The prompt was candy, which felt like a good place to start. For the inspiration, I decided to make another fairy-type variant of a Pokemon I've done in the past. Drifloon is, in my opinion, a great example of a ghost type that looks cute but has a devious nature, and definitely fits the spooky Halloween vibes. This is Bubloon, the candy Pokemon. I had the idea to make a bubblegum Drifloon a while back, and I felt like this prompt and challenge was the perfect opportunity to do it. Because this fakemon is made entirely of sweets, I decided to change the ghost type to fairy type. The ability is Sticky Hold, and the hidden ability is Gooey. I changed the name to Bubloon because it's quite literally bubblegum, and a good fit for being a convergent evolution. For the shiny, I decided to go with a minty color palette. I honestly think this is a better fairy-type concept for Drifloon, and is a really fun idea, but let me know what you guys think. Day 2 of Bootober was the prompt Fall Leaves. This is because I personally love the changing of the leaves, so I set out doing research. I wanted a Pokemon that could embody leaves falling and also a leaf pile. And I decided to go with a 3-stage moth, the Rosy Maple Moth to be exact, with the middle stage being a pile of leaves and the final evo having leaf-like wings. This is Adorable Leaf, the Daredevil Pokemon. When it came to the typing on this guy, I almost went with Bug Grass, but honestly, the weakness there, I just couldn't do it. So I went with Bug Fairy. Though its wings look like a leaf, they actually aren't. It's a classic case of camouflage. For the colors, I wanted to stick with those classic fall colors, but still somewhat resemble the Rosy Maple Moth. The shiny is closer to the actual thing. For the abilities, I went with Shield Dust and Sap Sipper, and the hidden ability is Fairy Aura. There's still a lot more to talk about, so let's keep going. Day 3 was the prompt Spiders, and I had a few different ideas for this one. At first I thought I'd do a Widow in Mourning, but I wasn't getting a design I liked. Then I thought maybe one of those decorative spiders that falls down and scares people in haunted houses, but I just couldn't figure out how to present it. And then I had one more idea that I thought was really creative. There's one more tiny spider that's often overlooked and is related to Halloween. This is Spider Ring, the accessory Pokemon. For the types, I decided to go Fairy Dark type because it's a plastic ring that bites your finger. Kinda like how when I was a kid the rings would pinch mine. It's actually not a bug, and doesn't have venom, that's why I chose Fairy Dark type. For the abilities, I went with Infiltrator and Immunity, and for the hidden ability, Prankster, of course. For the colors, I decided to go with a purpley black, and the shiny is a combination of the green and orange colors that they also often come in. This design was pretty simple, so the next design I made up for it. Day 4's prompt was one I thought might confuse people the most, Hooligan. After I posted the list, I realized that Prankster would have been a better pick, but I hope you guys get what I was going for. When I think of Halloween pranks, 2 come to mind right away, and that's TPing and egging. Both classically done by the bullied teenagers in pop culture. I'm going to focus on TPing for this one. This is Van Dummy, the pranking Pokemon. For the types, I had to go Ghost Dark type, with the idea being that Van Dummy are the ghosts of naughty kids. They are wrapped in toilet paper and can use it to wrap up Pokemon and trainers alike. For the colors, I wanted Van Dummy to be partially made from the iconic dark hoodie that bullies wear in media. And the eyes are orange because Halloween. For the shiny, I wanted to call some minor inspiration from Sans from Undertale. The abilities are Shadow Tag and Mummy, and the hidden ability is Opportunist. I actually really like how this one came out. Well, remember how I said I'd be making 4 videos this month? It seems my tablet is not going to let me make content that long, and I really want these videos to look good, so, surprise to you, and me, I guess I'm making 8, so this will probably be titled Bootober Week 1 Part 1 or something like that, and Part 2 will be out shortly after. I'm trying to get a new laptop for editing purposes, but let's just say I've had some pretty crazy surprise bills lately, and I just haven't gotten one yet. There's another amazing fakemon artist making spooky Halloween Pokemon. Some are using my prompts. So be sure to check out King Bean. I'll leave a link to the channel in the description. I hope you enjoyed part 1, and don't forget to hit that like button, and if you aren't subscribed, you should be, so you don't miss out on future videos and chaos. Leave a comment to let me know what fakemon was your favorite and your predictions for part 2. Until next time!